So recently, with any international orders we've been having, I've been writing this note on each order. So that's 8 words in total. It does take about 10-15 seconds to write. And sometimes we have 2 or 3 international orders, so I have to write it quite a few times. So what I've done instead is I've set up a new template on Linworks. So any time the country of delivery is not the UK or Ireland, it will generate this one instead. So down here it's got instructions. It's got the same thing I wrote down, just with a little bit more detail. And it's got all the details there, so you'll be able to book it on when it comes to the office.
And this is the after, looking much better. Thank you very much, and thank you Jake for the stickers. The buttons on my keyboard are wearing away a bit again, so Jake has done me some stickers he thinks will last a bit longer, and I'm going to replace those this afternoon. Thank you.
So for the past couple of years I've been pulling an export from Shopify. I've been manually going around it in Excel to work out which ones of Kelly's products are currently out of stock. What I've done instead now is I get a CSV directly from Shopify and I load it to this ChatGPT. So I've trained it to do exactly what I need, and what it'll do is it'll just export to me any items that have hit 0 on the stock. Makes it a lot easier, takes all the work away from me other than just uploading a CSV.
So what's been bugging me is the Excel's boxes over here, all mixed up, yellow, green, clear, red, and as you can see they stacked up on these panels over here saying ordered box. So I think it will be easier to change the colors onto green, yellow, red and clear or white and separate them that way. So after we run out of nuts or bolts or other fixings on this rack, scanning this QR code, and then we'll hang it on one of these panels here on the side. Yellow ones on the yellow, green on green and red on red. Also I really like the cut out letters in the metal panels here saying ordered bolts. They're not that clear to read from quite far away, so I will stick a contrasting background tape on the pack just here, just so it's a lot easier to read. So, looking at this green one, this one's a lot easier to read. A lot happy with the state of the ordering of bolts and nuts. It looks a lot clearer. Hopefully people will realize that they're not getting here through ferries, but they actually need to be scanned and ordered in. So also I normally keep here on the side, apart from our scoop for nuts and bolts and a little funnel, 2 extra boxes with Ziploc bags, which normally would be here, and I would get in a way of stacking the ordered boxes on the side. So I will move them on the front here and put labels on the side. I have added the label on both sides of the Excel boxes here on the side that it is Ziploc bags in there, and hopefully the color separation into yellow and green as well as the panels will make it a lot easier to restock when they are getting delivered. Coming from pre-packing 1 into pre-packing 2 PC, I need to open some labels, and as you can see I don't have a knife or a pen for that matter on the desk itself. I do have them in my pocket, but not everyone will, so I will improve this for myself and everyone else. Got a pen and knife holder right here, exactly when it's needed for the job. So now my thermal labels are unpacked and the knife's got a new home.
I made a little wedge out of some steel, just drove it into the top of the hammer, and now the head is solid. Thank you very much. The handle on this hammer in the Ringola area is really loose, so I'm going to try and put a wedge in it and sort it out.
Yeah, so this is before. So as you can see, the strip going along the top there is all fallen off. And there's the after, just leaving it better than I found it.
So the solution is just a few cable ties. So I've just neatened up cables a little bit. Here's a nice gap now so paperwork can go in easily without problems. A very minor problem here, but sometimes when you're putting the paperwork in, it can get caught on this cable. This cable can flock sometimes towards the box, which makes it a bit difficult, so we're going to fix that.
Okay, so this is the broom that's used for our area around where our powder coating and car baler is. But it wasn't put back where it was supposed to be, and that's because there was nothing on there to say where it needed to go back to, but now we've labelled that up. So we've now got some signs done for our grey frame molars, so now when it is empty, people know what to do with the trolley, because previously it was just sat here waiting for them to come round, but now it's got the same on as every other frame molar trolley, just keeping all the standards in line. Great job everyone, thank you very much.